In Dandy's world, there are already over 40 Toons available, but the truth is, a lot of them have basically disappeared from matches. And if you really think about it, you probably don't use even half of them either. So make sure to like and subscribe, because today you're about to find out which Toons are the most forgotten in the game right now. And honestly, some of these you probably forgot even existed. Let's start with a classic, Scraps. This Toon has pretty much vanished from runs. It's extremely rare to see someone pick Scraps seriously. But the interesting part is that the issue isn't really the stats. Scraps actually has solid stamina and used to stand out in that area. The real problem is the ability. Even after some adjustments, it's still not very effective. The whole mechanic of attaching to another Toon just doesn't work well in practice, especially if you're playing solo. And even in a team, it's very situational and can sometimes cause problems instead of helping. Because of that, most players just avoid using Scraps altogether. But what about you? Do you still try to make Scraps work, or did you give up on it? Another Toon that barely gets mentioned anymore is Brigney. And honestly, it doesn't feel like it's just the community that forgot about her. Her ability depends on very specific situations, like blackouts, which already limits her usefulness a lot. Meanwhile, other Toons can provide value at any time, making them far more reliable. On top of that, her low stealth makes it easy for enemies to target her, which only makes things worse. Even though her stats are well balanced, that hasn't been enough to keep her relevant. And when you add the lack of updates or new skins, it really reinforces the idea that she's been left behind. In the end, Brigney became that Toon people used to like, but slowly stopped using. Now let's talk about Razzle and Dazzle. This one is interesting because on paper, it seems versatile, but in actual gameplay, things don't go as smoothly. Early on, it works fine as a distractor, but as the run progresses, its own mechanics start working against it. When it shifts roles, it loses speed, which heavily impacts performance. The idea of switching roles sounds good, but it depends a lot on having a well-coordinated team. If anything goes wrong, it struggles to do either role effectively. And since most matches aren't perfectly coordinated, players tend to prefer more consistent options instead. Then there's Brusha, a Toon that never really managed to shine. There was some hype when she was first announced, but that didn't last long after release. Her kit doesn't stand out, her ability doesn't make a big impact, and to make things worse, she got overshadowed by other more exciting updates at the same time. Over time, she just faded into the background and became one of those picks that almost nobody chooses anymore. And finally, Astro. This one might surprise you, but yes, Astro has also become a forgotten Toon. He used to be extremely important, especially for players trying to reach higher floors. But the game evolved. New Toons were introduced, new strategies emerged, and players became more experienced. Nowadays, stamina management is much better, and there are other ways to handle situations that once relied heavily on Astro. Because of that, he's no longer essential like he used to be, especially in high-level runs. These are just some of the Toons that have been left behind over time in Dandy's world, but there are definitely more that could be on this list. So let me know in the comments, which Toon do you think nobody uses anymore? And if you want a part 2, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video.